Playboy production.
Bay Area, tap in. This is Mario, yo. Today we at Twin Peaks, right next to Sutro Towers. We with Afterthought, Professa Gabel, DJ Say. Today we're gonna talk about the album Sutro, 3-part EP. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we're about to get into it. Come on, man. Yeah, how you guys doing?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good, feeling blessed, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for having us on here.
Lots of exquisite feelings.
Hell yeah, I'm feeling splendiferous, phantasmal, amazing. It's a beautiful day in the city.
Hell yeah. I mean, we're here on Twin Peaks, man. How much time have you guys probably spent up here?
Hella late nights, hella time, bro. This is the spot right here. You see this beautiful ass view?
I count like 100 hours and 8 seconds.
It's just every time like someone will come to the city and I'll be like, oh, I know a little cutty spot or whatever. I'm lazy to go somewhere actually, so I just take them to Twin Peaks.
Real talk.
Yeah,
Real talk.
It's like the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
It'll impress.
Yeah, and they don't know that that's like a boring decision, you know, like because it looks hella nice out here, but it's like,
you know,
it's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
but you know, hey, anyone who's watching this who I've taken to Twin Peaks, I'm sorry, but there's some bare minimum guests. You know what I'm saying that you like, you know, it's like someone you don't really know. It's like, yo, I'm in San Fran. Like,
Yeah.
do you want to hang out? And I'm like,
You
all
say
right.
San Fran, we're going straight to
All right,
Twin Peaks.
we're going straight to Twin Peaks, and I'm taking you to a B-list
Yeah.
taqueria.
I'm gonna take you to Taco Licious and order only for you.
Bruh, off top.
Speaking of taco spots, what would you say are you guys' favorite taco spots here in the city?
That's hella controversial.
It is.
I could take you to a few taco spots, but if I had to take you to one in one day, I would take you to the fastest taco spot because I don't like to be outside like that, showing my face, especially when I'm with a female or something like that. So we probably go to Vallarta or something because you get your tacos hella fast. They come hella fast, but that's not the most poppin'est taco. I have to think about that. I have to let that marinate.
Definitely, like, okay, so the classic answer is Taqueria Farolito, you know, but I don't really like go there that much, but it is like what you should say, like, but definitely that, and then Guadalajara, that one go crazy.
All right, I'm gonna break it down because I'm the big boy. So I'm a late night eater, or you can ask them. Like, I wake up. This is the earliest I've woken up in maybe in a decade. So it's got to be open late for me. I think objectively, even with all the tourist BS, La Taqueria is still like goes crazy. But I like the rice from what's the one in Glen Park?
Oh yeah, La Corneta.
La Corneta.
Yeah, that
And I like the
one's
seafood from there, but I like the pastor from El Farolito, and I like the tacos from Vallarta, and that's the real answer. That's yeah.
Those are all great spots. I've been at all those spots. Yeah. For sure, guys. So yeah, I want to dive into a little bit about like who you guys are. You know, we know about the album. The album's about the city. The album's about Sutro. The album's about those cold summer days. You feel me? You know, tell me a little bit about like how it was growing up in the city and shit like that. You know, little splash. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of essence, you know? Like, there's a lot of essence in growing up in San Francisco that it's definitely, like, no one, there's no growing up like growing up in San Francisco because there's just, everyone's here and everyone's not here. And, but, like, it definitely gives you, like, a different understanding of human existence that isn't accessible in other places. And Vaughn is going to explain that in detail right now.
Absolutely. I mean, like, we got these hills and these views, but then we also got sides of the city where it's like, you know, damn near impoverished, and like you go to the L's, it's crazy, but then right next to the L's, you got this rich ass area. What's that? Nob Hill and shit like that. So it's like, it's crazy to see like the different types of people and how they communicate with each other and coexist. You won't get that anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco is unique as fuck. It's no place like it. Yeah. Afterthought, what you got to say?
They said it. San Francisco, I feel like, is one of the craziest places to grow up because we're like a major city, but I feel like people aren't aware that people live here. Like, I'm lucky enough to have traveled hella places, And obviously there's the like idea that black people don't really live in San Francisco, but to be honest, more than that, it was just like I didn't realize people lived in San Francisco. You know, people are like, there's so many movies about New York and Chicago and shit. Like, there's not really shit that's clearly like, oh, they're from San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? Which is why, you know, a lot of the new, you know, Last Black Man in San Francisco and shit really like changed people's perception on that. But yeah, so I feel like it was just crazy growing up in this like multicultural city that no one else really like knew what was going on, you know, and just like the tech, like the era that we grew up in, you know what I'm saying, like is hella gentrification, hella people moving. Like, you know, my pops, when he was growing up, like, you know, he was like, I don't really know why you would move to San Francisco. You know what I mean? Like, you worked in the docks. There was no like big industry in San Francisco. So like the fact that we grew up in a time where like the thing, like the internet, like there's not a bigger thing than that happened. Like, that's insane to me. Like, we just like just grew up in like the internet happened.
Yeah.
That's just pretty amazing.
Before we dive in, since you brought up gentrification, how do you see like gentrification has like affected your guys' lives personally?
Shit, I feel like it made us go harder as native San Franciscans. Like, we
Yeah.
had to really push that shit
I can see
more
that, yeah.
than your typical, you know what I'm saying? Because like we feel the push for our culture to like leave and go to different places. Like, they want us all to go to the East Bay. They want us all to like move away and shit like that. But it's like, you know, if you're native and you stand on it, then you stand tall and you fucking, you know, you push back with the culture, like with the media, with the arts, however you can. You know, you gotta just find your voice in this shit and really like amplify it however you can. And I feel like that's one of the benefits of this shit. I just look on the bright side of shit, but on the negative, rent is fucking expensive, nigga. Shit is crazy. I don't know how people afford this shit without doing shit illegally. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I mean, rent, homelessness, racism, hatred, that's all kind of like comes with just being from anywhere. But San Francisco is a very like, you know, things are amplified here for some reason. Like a lot, I feel like,
Space. It's a big ass city, but it's a small city
Yeah.
in terms of like
and in a,
diameter and shit. But it's a big ass name, so like a lot of people want to be here.
and historically, like the whole world has kind of looked to San Francisco, like to how to respond to the world. You know what I mean? I feel like so it's kind of a big responsibility to be from San Francisco if you're gonna stay and like really like hold that flag. You know what I mean? Like, because as like everyone else that's done that for real before has just sacrificed everything to be from San Francisco. So you got to be selfless and prepared. You know?
Yeah, I mean, gentrification, I mean, they said it, like, it just makes you have to push harder, go harder, and it's just, you know, it's difficult to, like, really do art, you know what I mean? And yeah, when they take it all down, and, you know, it's the parallel. For me, honestly, the hardest thing is I forget what my city was like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if y'all used to watch the Thizzler Block Report joints. Yeah. So you know what I mean? I was just like, it came up on my YouTube and I watched like all the ones from my neighborhood. And, you know, I was like, damn, I forgot that was there. I forgot that was there. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it was really like, it was like, you know, San Quentin was like, you know, it's 2010, we on Divisadero. And I'm like, that is 11 years ago. That's like, it's a long time, but it's also not. And it's completely different. And the coldest part is I forgot. You know what I mean? Like, you hold on to memories and you forget the other ones. And that's like the hardest thing is you're not trying to just like battle and stay afloat, but like trying to like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to have nothing that you had as a kid be around anymore, while also trying to support yourself and, you know, fight off all these people who like don't really care about your culture, you know. And a lot of them don't even mean harm. It's just like they just moved here to work in tech and like, you know, don't know anything about San Francisco. You know what I mean? That shit is difficult.
I've had my run-ins with fucking
You
people. I was in Noe Valley, Whole Foods in Noe Valley. That bitch, she didn't go, so I went. She's like, "You people, why don't you go back to where you come from?" I was like, "You people." Oh man, I went off. I was like, "You bitch." Next up, we got pictures. Okay, and I want you guys to tell me the story behind the picture.
Oh no.
Huh? So first we're gonna start with Afterthought.
Oh, bro, Mario is the feds.
Mario's the feds.
There's no way this is good. Like, even I post federal pictures of myself. Pretty much.
All right, what's going on in this picture right here?
Oh boy.
Has the most.
What's going on in this picture right here?
All right, so, hey, take it in, man. Hey, ladies, I'm kind of single. You know what I'm saying? So if you want some milk on you, tap in. All right, so do you know Frack? Frack the person? He's a battle rapper, dope rapper from San Francisco. So I lost a 2K bet to him. And the bet was that I had to drink a gallon of milk until I couldn't, and then I had to pour the rest on me. And our boy Nate, who's a dope photographer, that's why the photo actually looks so nice, was there. And he was like, look, man, I'm just begging you, can I please document what's about to happen? And I was like, you only live once. So he took the photo. I couldn't finish the milk. I don't eat dairy anymore. So it was a bad 2 days for me. It was a bad 2 days.
When you haven't eaten dairy in a long time and then you eat dairy like that?
And I really drank like half a gallon or half of this, and then the rest of it went on me. It's pretty gross, but I'm not a welcher. I'm never gonna fold, you feel me? I made the bet. I have faith in my team. Larry Bird let me down. And you know what I'm saying? So, okay. So we're just, all right. I can just leave. All right.
Oh, you guys are next.
All right. So, I don't really know how to explain this.
And fight. That's good. That's it.
This is my friend Nico. He's super dope. You should go check him out. He's a dope actor. And
You really think so, huh?
And he's back in the city. He just finished filming a movie, and guess I was gonna lick his nipple. I don't know. I was probably drunk, and I used to work at Limon under the table, so that's why I had that hat on.
All right, DJ, say this one's a little bit more serious, but I saw this and I was like, I remember this moment in time, and I want to just ask you about it.
Okay.
Right here.
Hey, hell yeah. This is that fucking bridge shutdown. Shout out to everybody who put that together. I was like Stunner Man, Gunna, Jamal, Day, that's Ace. Fucking, that was crazy. That was a crazy ass moment in time. Feel me? That was when that was George Floyd. Like right after that, that's when COVID just sprung up and everything was shut down. So I think everybody had their attention on the TV and what was going on, and actually had the time to like care about something, like actually like get outside and really like push for social justice. And that shit was really like a defining moment in that, because like a lot of people just go out and protest or post and like retweet things, but like we was like, fuck it, we're gonna be outside today.
We out here. That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah, that was crazy, because hella people went down, hella people fucking yeah.
You guys get arrested that day?
I didn't get arrested. I maneuvered. I got out of that bitch. I myself did not get arrested.
You went to Treasure Island.
I went to fucking, I don't know, bro, but my car almost got towed.
Escape to Alcatraz.
I'm motherfucking, bro, I shimmy shook. I used to play football, so like I hit a maneuver on one of the cops and I seen a lane, took it, gone. I was out of there. Hell yeah. But that shit was crazy though. That was a day. That's all I can say.
All right, Gable.
Okay.
What's going on right here? You look a little turned. I don't know if this is just.
Okay.
I don't know if you turned or not, but you look a little.
Like I've seen him this turn one time.
That one time.
That one place.
All right, so I can explain this. So this is in Nevada City, which is a couple 100 miles north of here.
1 to 10.
That's Equipto. Y'all know about Equipto. That's like my mentor. He brought me out. Him and DJ True Justice let me come rock with them on their show. that was put on by Galactic Vibes and Connected, who are these two gentlemen right here. And they took very, very good care of us in Nevada City, and that is why I look like that. Now, and you got to understand, too, it's high altitude in Nevada City. Like, this is where people, like, go live to, like, be away from everyone, I think. Or it seems that way. Like, you know, their neighbors are, like, 18 miles away on, like, a windy road that, like, I would never drive on, like, if I knew it was there. But yeah, this was a really great show. Like, you know, it's cool going to small towns doing performances because, like, they really appreciate it. You know, they really appreciate live music in the mountains. So shout out to Nevada City, Crypto and True Justice. That was a good time.
5 words, just explain what's going on in this one.
Okay. I think Af took this picture. So that's me in Brooklyn, New York. That's in New York. We were on a trip to New York. We had an incredible show. This was the night of the show, right? Yeah, this was the Coastal Connect. And it was just 5 words. New York City.
Hey. Okay, so Sutro. Like I was saying, like I really resonate with this album, especially the song Sutro, because man, in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro. You know, like honestly, guys, like I'm coming up, my fame. I can't even walk in the Mission without people saying Mario, yo, 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 yo. Like everyone, all over City Market Street, everywhere, East Bay, Oakland, everywhere I go, man, and like. This song got me feeling good. It got me feeling good, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's it just got me feeling good. You feel me? So, you know, what was
hella random.
What was the thought process of going into this, making these songs? Was it just like off the top? Were you guys like, guys, we're gonna make this song dedicated, like already, like planned out? Like what's happening?
Well, basically, Vaughn had a dope studio downtown. He was working at a studio downtown. Him and Af were working there a lot. I came to do a song with Aft on his beat, like on just some production. I did one song, and then I did one verse to another song, and I was like, y'all should just, or like we were all just like, let's just rock this song together.
Yeah, so I wasn't even rapping at the time. This is like way back. This has nothing to do with the song specifically, Sutro. But this is how we started rapping. Like, I was working at a studio. I helped them like build it and shit, and we was working out of it, just trying to get it started, just bringing people through. We brought Professa Gabel through, or Af did, and they was working. And then he knocked out a song. Next song, I heard the beat. I was like, oh shit, I might have a verse to it. I ain't been rapping in hella long too. Like last year was the first year in like 5 years I put out music. So getting back to it, like, full time for real, staying consistent as fuck. But these two are the reason why, I really started dropping music. The song Sutro specifically was not recorded there. The song Sutro specifically was recorded at Av's house. I didn't even know the hook or like what the song was about when I wrote my verse, but somehow it like has some sort of like connection all together. So yeah, when we recorded it, that was before you put the hook on it. I remember that. I was like, oh, this song goes together well. I think so.
I feel like I did the hook first.
Did you?
I don't know. I remember like y'all were writing. So I have a studio in my house that I've been building since I was young, and I think we were in there writing to the beat produced by A-Side. Shout out A-Side. And I think I do most of the engineering, so I just like looped the chorus and went in there into the booth and recorded like hella times. And actually, if you listen to Sutro, you hear like in the middle of the chorus, there's like a ding sound, and that's just fully someone texted me like while I was doing a loop recording, and no one ever took it out. So every chorus you just hear like, man, in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro, ding, and that's just my text ringtone.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And like I didn't notice it until the final master, and we'd already uploaded, and I was like, that's one of those things where I'm like, that's how music works. Yeah, like organic. Shout out Larry Jr. Gotta stay very organic. But yeah, I wrote the chorus. The man in my city, I just always liked that line. And I think it's dope that you can see Sutro Tower from every neighborhood in San Francisco, like from a point in every neighborhood in San Francisco. I think it was a day, it kind of came about, like it was a day where I had a show in the point and there was this beautiful view of Sutro Tower, and then I was doing something at Land's End and there was a beautiful view of Sutro Tower, and I was like, damn, it's hella dope. You could really see Sutro Tower from like everywhere in the city. You know, and I was just moving all around the city, you know, like you're saying, and I was just like, man, in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro. And I think it was just a cool way to say, like, I have a place in my city. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just saying, like, I'm the king of Frisco. Because one, I'm not, and two, like, hella people say that. But just, like, something that, yeah, like, you know, honestly, like, that affirmation, just, like, that you could walk around and be like, I'm the man in my city. See me everywhere like Sutro. Yeah, and then they laid their verses, and it just, like, it happened. Like, honestly, like, most of the music we make, we have this EP, we have a whole other EP, we're working on another EP. We kind of just, like, we get in and we just, like, it's very natural. We just build off of each other.
Low pressure.
What would you say inspires you guys the most? Like, inspired you guys the most to make this album? Like, just like.
I think just kind of like the natural momentum we sort of came upon by just doing music together. Like it was pretty effortless, you know. Like we weren't like.
I got that vibe from it. Like,
Yeah.
Like it just like. It was like a puzzle and just like, oh,
Yeah.
that works.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Like we weren't struggling to make the songs, you know, we were having a good time, and then all of a sudden we had like 15 songs, so we're like, fuck, should we like.
Who produced this again?
A-Side produced Sutro and Win, and if you like any of my music, he produces all of my solo music pretty much. And then my homie Mel Beats from Brooklyn produced Miss Me. And I just, like, we went to LA and I just sent them like 80 beats. And DJ Say was like, I like this beat, I have a hook. He laid that hook. I was like, that shit is stupid. And then we were like, well, let's make a song to it.
Three songs on the album.
Yeah.
I know things are getting shorter and shorter nowadays. You know what I mean? Like 2 songs, 3 songs, 30 minutes, 30-second songs.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, why 3? 3, I feel like 3's a, like, you know, cool number. Like, what, any particular reason?
I
or?
mean, it's 3 of us. It's just
Hey,
like,
okay.
it's,
Sutro has 3 fucking things.
Hey, okay.
and it's just like, it's a good, like, you know, we want to start a series, you know what I mean? And just like, I feel like it's a digestible amount for, like, you know, we all have our own pool, but like, I mean, you said it, like, we're not a group, but we're 3 artists and we have hella music coming out, and just like, instead of doing like Sutro and it's just 80 songs, just little like 3 stamp punch cards, you know, could be hella dope.
Plus we dropped it on Christmas Eve, so
yeah.
it's like a little gift. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a little, you know what I'm saying, for the city.
Yeah.
Thing.
I see you. Speaking of Christmas Eve and like holiday season, what's your guys' favorite time of year in the city?
Just that time. I feel like over the years in San Francisco, like the vibe has definitely changed. But around like Christmas time and shit, when you go see the lights and like ice skate and shit like that. I don't go ice skating because I bust my ass all the time. But you know, you could do all this shit. You know, you with the fam, people back for the holidays specifically. You know, to see they fam and shit like that. So I feel like that's a good time. But summertime is dope as fuck too. I don't know. My birthday is in December, so I'm biased towards that time because it'd be turned up for me.
Yeah.
But I like that time the most.
I kind of like this time, like right after the holidays, because it's still, people are still out of town, you know, but things are kind of getting back to it a little bit. Like, I like kind of chilling, but not too much, you know, like I don't want to only do nothing. I want to be doing stuff, but I don't want people yelling at me while I do it, you know? So like in the middle of the summer or like all those other seasons, San Francisco is fucking insane, you know, like traffic, all that. But like holidays to right now, it's very relaxed. You can kind of get it all done.
Yeah, I would agree. I think this time is my favorite, or the end of August, which I feel like growing up, it was like weirdly, not hot, but like hotter than usual during that time. It was like growing up, it was like everyone was like, school's about to start, let's just do some many shit. And I mean, clearly you just showed everyone the photos. I do many shit. So.
My favorite time is has to be the fall. fall time of year.
Yeah.
I'm a workhorse. I love
Yeah.
fucking working. So like
Yeah.
during that time, it's like getting ready for the end of the year. Let's try to get as many collabs as we can. Let's try to get this work done.
Yeah.
You know, but like that's just like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is like chill. I love like after the holidays, like you said, like during around Martin Luther King weekend, like this whole time, like this is like one of the best because like there's still like it's mellow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Okay. So in the song Sutro, you talk about loopholes. What loopholes did you guys have to go through?
Shit, and the cost of living, the most expensive city, all that shit. Like you got to find a way to be able to be as creative as you still, you dream about. You want to be as passionate about your craft as you can while still trying to, take it day by day and pay rent month by month in this expensive ass place. So like loopholes to that, like, finding a job where you have that flexibility to where like we're trying to take trips, trying to go places. So it's like you gotta be able to like still have an income and stuff like that. So like being a real entrepreneur, like finding a hustle, finding a platform for yourself, some sort of creative outlet to where you can, have your own side business or side hustle is like key. That's like the biggest loophole, I think. Yeah.
I think for me, it's definitely just kind of the developing the skill of being in the right place at the right time. Like, I think that's a big part of growing as an artist because you gotta, like, being dope at making music is really good, but you have to end up in the right place by accident all the time for it to fucking do what you want it to do. So I think that, like, if that's a loophole in the sense where it's like you're given like a slate of options and you have to find out what's not obviously there to get the best out of that, metaphorical contract that you're taking this loophole with, then you got to just definitely like learn where you should be found at.
Yeah, I mean, I think they said it hella eloquently. Like, when I was talking about loopholes, when I said we was taught to find loopholes, I was kind of talking about, like, both being a person from San Francisco, like DJ Say was saying, you have to find a way, and I feel like that's something like any native whose parents are native or who's, who has people in their community that are, if you're just around people, it's like, you live in an expensive city, you have to find a way to kind of get in where you fit in, whatever that may be, whether it's something as small as like how you, time your transit, and getting on the bus or things like that, what I'm saying, at this time the bus is going to be crowded, at this time it's not, like that's kind of a little loophole in like making your life better, or as big as like, DJ Say was saying, like, everybody has a little side hustle because things are expensive, what I'm saying? We were just in holiday season, like, a lot of people try and give gifts and, do a little extra, whatever. That's a loophole. And then, like Gable was saying, the other side is, like, also we're artists, what I'm saying? Everything is, and I'm sure you're well aware,
I say bipping is the biggest loophole.
Yeah. No, real shit.
It's crazy.
Real shit.
For a lot of people, it's fucked up, unfortunately, but
For a lot of people, that's what they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
it is what it is.
With getting bipped, like, obviously you gotta hide stuff in your car, but like there's also just like a kind of kinetic thing you gotta do where like you're not gonna bip me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Knock on wood. I've never been bipped before. Knock on wood. I've never been bipped before.
Okay.
Well, not here, not in the city.
Yeah.
I've been bipped in
parking
Pittsburgh.
guys
I've been
blessed
bipped in like the
you.
East Bay.
Yeah.
You feel me?
not
At
big
Bart and shit. I've been bipped. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But never in the city. Never
I
city.
have multiple times.
Knock on wood.
For no
I've never
reason.
been bit, period.
For no reason.
For no reason.
You leave a
bro.
cord, but you leave a cord.
I've left shit in my car that they haven't taken. I just got bipped. I just gotta pay with the money
but
that I
they
left
might
in
have been
the
doing a
car
practice
with the
run.
window.
You know what's the worst bip I got? I got bipped in Pittsburgh. They stole my 8th of weed. No, it was a quarter ounce of weed. I stole a quarter ounce of weed. I just bought that shit.
Damn,
I just bought that shit. I was just, and then I was
You wanna
pissed.
smoke
I was
right after
pissed.
you
Yeah,
see that?
I was pissed off. Someone broke in my car. And then now I don't have nothing to smoke either.
That's terrible.
A title for Sutro 2. Sutro 2. I got bipped in Pittsburgh.
Oh, I got bipped in Pittsburgh. You heard it here on Mario. Yo.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? We've been working real hard on this one.
This is a loophole, like all the bar performers, all that shit, just like Bear,
Yeah.
shit that doesn't happen other places.
Facts.
So DJ said, since you got the mic, bro, on some real shit, in the 2 songs, and then in Sutro, you talk about the police fucking,
Facts.
with us and things like that. Can you tell us the story of a time about like when the police, pulled up on you, that you just did something?
I got 2 stories. They're like rivaling stories because I've been in San Francisco my whole life, so I've dealt with SFPD on multiple occasions. There's been time like, okay, so hella young, like just chilling, like walking from the gym. We was just hooping after practice, got pulled over. They made us like sit on the curb. We had to get like identified that we weren't the people that just robbed these other people type shit. Like we was just kids just walking home from like the fucking bus stop and shit. But I've also been pulled over, or like not pulled over. The police have like rolled up in the middle of a hot box. Like that shit was cloudy as fuck. It was a great time, and they wasn't tripping. So I feel like, I don't know, it goes both ways. Like it all depends on who you're dealing with at the time, like in the situations you get into, the people you're around and shit like that. So I don't know, like, like obviously in other places, like shit is crazy. I mean, people are being killed in San Francisco too, like, Mario Woods and shit like that. But I feel like, yeah, rest in peace. A lot of shit is crazy and it needs to stop. Situational shit. I've definitely like been there in multiple occasions, like with the protests on the fucking Bay Bridge. Like, that shit got to come to an end. We really just just seen so much like in the last fucking forever, but like in the last like 10, 15 years, I say, with the developments in social media, it's just like every day you see something and shit like that every day, but nobody has the time. And then you seen with COVID, when everything was shut down, the raw emotion of how this shit needs to come to an end really came out. And I don't know, it just takes like, that pause for people to see what's really going on. But, we'll see what's to come. What's to come in the future. They just arrested the Aubrey murderers, shit like that, put them in there for life. So like that, I feel like was something huge that
That was
a
big move, man. Rest in
was
peace,
fucked
Aubrey,
up,
man.
and they're all in there for life, even the person that was
glad he got
filming.
his
So
justice.
like, they got everybody. So that's a beautiful thing.
All right, let's pass the mic to Gable. Talking about $85 eighths. Where the fuck are you buying $85 eighths? First of all. Second of all, where can I get this $85 eighth?
Man, $85 eighths, like, I've had a few $85 eighths in my day. It's kind of just to suggest that it's like, so I got this thing called 10 Flights. It's like a lifestyle and a record label. And it's basically just, the feeling you get when you're just like, fuck it, I'm going to get this $85 eighth. You know what I mean? Or I'm going to go to fucking Izzy's Steakhouse and just fucking,
blow like 400.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm going to spend $400 on a glass of water. Like, that's what I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing today. So it's just like the $85 eighth is just like, I'm not always smoking $85 eighths, but I would.
I mean, you could just get addicted to cocaine. Like,
yeah.
That's cool, too.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like, you've been to cannabis clubs. It's like $85 for a regular-ass eighth. So it's whack.
How did we get to this?
I don't know. I remember I used to
It was
get
the
half
bags.
an onion for $100.
It's the bags. I think it's
some
the bags.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Of some biscottis.
We San Francisco. Like,
What happened?
But that should be nice, too.
Inflation. Fuck inflation, bro. Taxes. Haircuts used to be $30. I had to grow my hair out.
I don't know why I grew my hair out. Now they do.
Started getting my haircut for the first time since I was like 13.
I was gonna say that was actually my next question. It's like, when was the last time you cut your hair?
I mean, now I have like beard trim. Not today, obviously, but like I have like beard and side trim stuff. But this year, but before that, like since I was 13, I haven't cut my hair at all. And I'm 26, so 13 years.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, guys. Why should people listen to Sutro?
Come to San Francisco and you want to peep the vibes of true, authentic San Francisco people and culture and shit like that. Listen to Sutro. You get like that nostalgic, like OG San Francisco, like you chilling at Twin Peaks. This would be the perfect time to listen to Sutro, honestly. You know, if you just vibing out on a Sunday, just chilling in a park, DP, the beach when it's hot. You know what I'm saying? If you want to vibe out, that's that project.
Yeah, I think definitely Sutro is a step outside of like the action of like trying to like get a song to pop off or something like that. You know, it's more just like really enjoyable music at any time, forever. It's a timeless type of sound. You know what I mean? And you could play it over and over again too, like you said. Like you go to wherever, you come up here to Twin Peaks, you go to the park, like you just keep playing that shit all day, and it like you won't be bored. So there's obviously some value to it that is beyond like, you know, our benefit. You know,
I think y'all said it before. It's effortless. Like it was effortlessly created, and it just like you just put it on. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just escape. Like enter into this world that we created, that we live in, that like, you know, to me is just like, timeless, but also just like my childhood, you know, just like good vibes. And it's good music, in my opinion. It's good music, it's classic music, and it's, you know, for any occasion music.
exactly.
So what would you say, who's your favorite Bay Area artist right now? You guys are looking at.
Stunnaman 02.
I mean, I would say Stunnerman 02.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's honestly,
There's a lot of great artists.
there's a lot of great artists, a lot of great, like everything that's going on, like what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Just the Bay Area culture to me is hella dope. Like,
I feel like this is our year, guys.
Yeah.
100%, 100%, 100%,
I feel like this is our year, you feel me?
100%.
Like it's been a long time coming, and like I just feel it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel it from the people.
Yeah. And I think people are like down to support. Artists are down to collab. You know what I'm saying? Cross, you know, media type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out Stunnerman. But shout out like the whole city. These two are, you know, some of my favorites. Ozer, Lil Bean, Zaybang, Lil Yee, Baghead, Cali J. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. Like Larry June's going, you know what I'm saying, crazy. But you said it best. It's our year.
It's our year.
Exactly. Like San Francisco, the city, like, you know, like,
Us.
it's been a long time coming where we had like so much music, so much like culture being pushed out. I also feel like it's cause of that gentrification shit. Like we gotta like be like, no, this is the culture. Like we gotta really like when you go out and you meet people like, oh, you're a native of San Francisco. What do? You tell them exactly what the city was and what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you stand on it, and so this is a cause of all that.
10 toes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you guys want to work with right now? If you could throw somebody on, like maybe one song in the next album.
Anybody? Wait.
Anybody.
Currency.
Currency.
Mhm.
Yep. Currency.
Okay.
Sade.
Last.
Oh yeah,
Last.
Last. Definitely. I mean, we love music, you know. Like, there's great music out there.
Okay, guys. Well, I want you guys to talk about. Hold on, sorry.
It's all good.
God, no, don't cut the film. Go. I'm trying to figure out how I'm wording. I'm like reading this, like I'm dyslexic. So
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to figure out.
Wait, are you for real dyslexic?
Yeah, I'm dyslexic.
Bro. Everybody bullies me for being dyslexic.
Yeah, so it's just like I'm reading this, but I'm trying to figure out in my brain how it
Hey,
works.
Baghead bullies me. Specifically, Baghead bullies me, but I'm like legitimately dyslexic, so.
I want you guys to say
Vibes.
what inspires you about each other. So like Gable talk about Afterthought and DJ say like what inspires you. Like how do you like inspire each other?
Yeah, I mean, Aft and DJ Say definitely inspire me. I think that I mean, I'm kind of reiterating it, but like we give each other a lot of room to just like. I think we all came into this project respecting what each other did from knowing each other for years already. Like on some like not really music shit necessarily. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like I think that the inspiration just comes from being friends and like just believing in each other already. So it's just effortless to just like make the songs. And we don't just make songs, we make movies, we eat at amazing restaurants, like we have a good time, and there's a lot of us, so it's very inspiring.
Yeah, man. I see the passion in these two. Like Aft is full time with music. Like that's all he does. 24/7, 7 days a week. So it's like I see that and I'm like, oh, I gotta push it every day to really do something creative, something artistic. Gable, I've been knowing him for like over like almost 10 years now, I would say, and he's been pushing, been elevating, evolving, and really just trying to be the best artist that he could be. So I just see that in both of them, and it just motivates me whenever we link up to really like try to go in there and write the best 16, 12 or hook I can, So these are my guys, man. So when we get together, it's like easy, effortless. We all knew, coming into this that we made music and shit. So like I listened to both of them, regardless of if we made music or not. So I just like, I feel like I complete, the circle in terms of like just adding what I can to their dope ass sounds.
Growing up, I was like kind of the young boy of the group. So when I was like first getting into music, these two, along with like a lot of the other people we rock with, were like kind of my inspirations. So I first heard of Gable, and like he said, like Equipto was mentoring him. And, obviously I grew up on Equipto, and I was like, who is this dude? I checked out his shit, and I was like, this is one of the coldest rappers I've ever heard. Yeah, and he's hella dope. And then we kind of like really, really started rocking, you know what I mean? And, it was just, from there, it was just kind of effortless, like he said. And then with DJ Say, I actually met DJ Say, like he said, he took a break from rapping. I met him when he was rapping the first time, and at this dude, Adiemi, shout out Adiemi's place. And they were all like doing these crazy songs and collaboration, and that's kind of like, collaboration is like my main thing now, and that's where I learned how to do it, is from him and from all them, Kali J, Ozer, Adiemi, J-Bo, all them. And then during COVID, like, he was staying right down the street from me, and so every day we were just like linking up and making beats and chilling and planning, and then that's how Gable got brought into the fold. And, it's just like their energy, their drive, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gable is like, I'll rap over anything. Like, if you start vomiting right now rhythmically, I'll rap to it. You know what I mean? And then DJ Say, like, is doing 1,000 events.
It's been done before.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Say is always doing an event, and always, like, he's keeping me on my toes to, like, outwardly reach, you know what I'm saying, and shit. And so I feel like the three of us together, like, we really are like, all right, we're working inwardly on the craft of hip-hop, we're working outwardly on the, like, spreading of our message, and we're working communally on, like, everybody come get turned with us, or come get spiritual with us, or come whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so these two are like, whatever, two of the individuals I respect the most. Shout out the group, family not a group.
Yeah, I just want to say too that Af definitely was like the young dude or whatever at first, but he's like one of the main leaders now of the shit. So like, shout out to Af. He puts a lot of shit together that he never talks about it.
So what's next, guys? What's next?
Shit, man, we're about to I think like in 2 weeks, about to shoot a video to Miss Me. If you want to slide, if y'all want to slide, pull up on us, man. We about to shoot Miss Me, probably like damn near right here and fucking around. This is a good ass location. Honestly, you put us on. So we were gonna do it in like this dark place, but now we need to bring the sun out. For Miss Me, we need the vibes. We need the good like nostalgic vibes. Then we're doing hella shows in hella different places. They can explain.
Yeah, so we're doing this thing called Sutro Saturdays, kind of from now on.
Yeah, yesterday was our first one.
Yeah, so every Saturday we're going to be performing the EP in like a different city. So we have like a flyer with all the days, so I don't remember when, but it's like Santa Rosa, Portland, San Diego, LA, Las Vegas, San Francisco, San Jose. We just have like a bunch of Saturday shows booked. So Sutro Saturdays, from now on.
Send me that flyer and I'll put it in this video.
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yeah, so that's kind of like show-wise. And so I play with a live band called the Top Chefs, and we're going to be playing a lot of those shows with the live band, Sutro with the live band. And then making new music, kind of deciding on Sutro 2, thinking about. And then we have, the movie?
Yeah, fuck it. Maybe
It's Mario with 10 O's.
Mario, yo, he needs to know.
This will get us to actually make the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then we're working on it's a 5-song EP called Secret Stash. That's like this dude Matthew O'Connor, shout out to him, has a whole script for, and it's like a full kind of short 30-minute film. Yeah. So we have a bunch of projects, and now it's live and out in there, so we can't bullshit, and we actually have to do it.
Let's go. You heard it on Mario, yo. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming today, man. This shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Bay Area, tap in. It's Mario, yo. Oh yeah, we got this. We got the song. We got to do the song.
Yeah. Catch me through the district. Catch me mobbing in the Mission. I be giving food up the block from where they pimping, no cap. The homelessness is so sad. Plus the way they treat us blacks got me mad. See me on 3rd, Cortland, Geary. Used to ride the bull and toy, but ain't had no fear of me. Broad, Church, I'm cruising down Portola playing tennis in the mow. Meet me by the Waffle Row. We could get sand tongue or some pork buns. Never fold, just fed them with some more love. Cause we was taught to find loopholes, but break the codes, we don't do those. Truth be told, never did fold. Man in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro. Cause we was taught to find loopholes, but break the codes, we don't do those. And truth be told, never did fold. Man in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro.
Yeah, she made it home. Thank God. I got an ace waiting on another face card. Take charge. Beat was produced by A-Side. Life a game of chess, but I came to play cards. I can't stop pacing in the hall to make coffee. Pass over backwards. They want me to taste parsley. 8 armies couldn't cause me a rift, and it never ain't on me if I'm harboring it. Cause and effect. Really got lost in the lips. Think I really hit the mark. I ain't partially missed. Pardon me, miss. It really is an honor to sit in the presence of it all you just want to exist in, but nonetheless trying to uninvest in the nothingness. What's the loophole? Just to throw more than one event, trying to run a venue, trying to write the menu. City kids call, they in awe, it's respectful.
Cause we was taught to find loopholes, break the codes, we don't do those. And truth be told, never did fold. Man in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro. We was taught to find loopholes, break the codes, we don't do those. And truth be told, never did fold.
Yeah, man, in my city, see me everywhere. Hey, I'm clearing out, house call it yard selling. I done went MIA if I let y'all tell it. How I see it, media, government, all felons, the way they got us programmed. I just hope God help us, but I gotta make a way. Through these clouds of Mary J and the fake smiles painted on their face, hope they don't lead me astray. I'm just trying to make it home safe to a place where I can lay in a warm dinner plate. Let us pray. Hey, look, you blessed, give thanks. They can't block this shine, so they trying to throw shade. Pray. Look, you blessed, give thanks. They can't block this shine, so they trying to throw shade. Hey.
We was taught to find loopholes, break the codes, we don't do those. And truth be told, never did fold. Man in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro. Cause we was taught to find loopholes.
Break the codes, we don't do those.
Nope, truth be told, never did.
Hey, man in my city, see me everywhere like Sutro.
Whoa.
Sutro with Mario. Yo. Hey, why they think the sun don't shine in the city? Come on.
Hey, make the situation litty. Life at dice game. I'm collecting big Benji. I could go today. I'm just saying what they miss me. Why they think the sun never shine in the city? But when I come around, get the situation litty. If life a dice game, I'm collecting big Benji. I could go today. I'm just saying, would you? Hey.
Why they think the sun don't shine in the city? Why they think there's one more lie that they privy to? Two old wives' tales that'll get me through. This ain't lo-fi sales. This is linseed smooth. Please use these tools when you building a house. Even if it ain't of use, then it's still an amount. Can you tend to the pain when you filling it out? Took a village just to raise me. They villain me now. Well, we proud just to be from you. Lounge at the weed clubs. I just got an ounce from around, not the weed club. Weak handshake when you saying hello. That's a cheap landscape. Should have paid me some more. Shouldn't play with the soul when it's tainted from growth in the middle of the summer, but it's 80 below. Mark Twain said, one more whip it and I'm brain dead. One false move and it's day head. Say said.
Sun don't shine in the city, but when I come around, get the situation litty. If life a dice game, I'm collecting big Benji. I could go today. I'm just saying, would you miss me? Why they think the sun never shine in the city, but when I come around, get the situation litty. If life a dice game, I'm collecting big Benji, and I could go today. I'm just saying, would you? Look, hey, we catching stunts on the motorbike, little bro always trying to fight. If it ain't no barbecue up on that grill, then it ain't my tight son dress showing what I like. She ain't think, but it's still I. Turn a Sunday in the park to a club on a Friday night. I got AF on the grill, PG serving meals. If you think the music too loud, fuck how you feel. Soon as the scene die down, you know me, we trying to peel, relocate, have our way. Slide through the city, clean place, we can skate. If they want to hate, trust me, we ain't pumping brakes. Keep them in the rear view, they mad they gotta wait. While they sit up in that traffic, we be in our own lane. Sun don't shine in the city, but when I come around, get the situation litty. If life a dice game, I'm collecting big Benji. I could go today, I'm just saying, would you miss me? Why they think the sun never shine in the city, but when I come around, get the situation litty. If life a dice game, I'm collecting big Benji, and I could go today, I'm just saying, would you miss me?
Hey, I'm like, why they think the sun don't shine? I might play a little bit, but I won't waste my time. I might skate a little bit, but I don't like being nice. Can't fake my life. That just ain't my vibe. Shouldn't win my tribe. Say brought a couple bottles. PG got the gas while I'm smoking on gelato. YOLO still the motto. Young money still the motto. Haters throw shade. It's too late. They can't stop us. If I want it, I go get it. That's that real life. I turn my losses into bosses. Shit, that feels right. If they hating, then we pivot because we peel by. Hating from the side. Looking goofy as we peel by. When I come around, you know I'll hold it down. They like that boy turnt, but Loki he profound. Give all my niggas crowns. Now I'm trying to build his kingdoms. Sun is shining down while we celebrate this.
Why they think the sun don't shine in the city, but when I come around, get the situation litty. If life a dice game, I'm collecting big Benji. I could go today, I'm just saying, would you miss me? Why they think the sun never shine in the city, but when I come around, get the situation litty. If life a dice game, I'm collecting big Benji, and I could go today, I'm just saying, would you miss me, man? Shout out to Mario, yo, for fucking with us. That's Sutro EP on all streaming platforms. Go get that.